Are you considering moving over to Spain and you're from the US? Today we're sat with Shirin Sharifi, our sales director, who's been on the coast for 26 years helping clients make the move. We're going to give you a rapid fire of everything that you need to know.
Go.
Health is probably the first thing we need to start off with.
I think several factors. The most important is the cost of healthcare here is a fraction of what you're going to be paying in the States. Just to give you an example, I'm 55 years old, non-smoker, and I pay 110 euros a month, and that's full coverage without having to get permissions for any procedures and so on. And that covers some healthcare, some dental even. So yeah, it's really important to point out the cost. The fact that your basic physical health will improve here anyway, organic food, the lifestyle itself, less stress, the blue light that we have here and the clean air that we have here, organic food, as I mentioned, and then your mental health in general, not having the same amount of journey times to work or traffic or, the fast pace of life that you would probably have in the States sometimes just disappears when you're here. You don't have the same issues. So mental health, physical health, greatly improved. You may even shed loads of pounds as well.
The next thing we can touch on is schooling and safety and kids. I think that's a very important subject.
One subject touches on the other in that schooling, the quality of the schools are fantastic. Kids go on to, great further education. Safety in schools is, obviously we don't have knives, security on our schools because of guns or mass shootings and so on. I mean, we just don't have that culture here. Kids are free to roam. They play out till late at night, and parents feel so comfortable with that here. Touching on the safety factor, in general, we don't have the same crime. We don't have the same issues that you would maybe see in the States. And in general, we feel a lot safer. I feel safe walking down the road. I don't feel like my mobile phone's going to be hacked out of my hands or my jewelry's, we just don't have the same crime here. So if you want to feel safe, this is the place to be.
Definitely. How does it look for non-EU residents looking to purchase over here? Like, what's that process of residency and etc.?
Sure. So as anywhere in the world, if you spend more than 182 days of the year, you become an automatic tax resident here. So people have to be careful. As a non-EU resident, you can only spend 90 days out of every 180 days. So you have to keep a calendar and so on. If you are looking to actually relocate here, then there are several options, all including some amount of paperwork and hoops to jump through. However, it is possible. So if you're retired, if you are a pensioner, you can apply for the non-lucrative visa. Then if you are working for an EU company outside, which is based outside of the EU, you have the digital nomad visa. And of course, there's full residency you can apply for. Now, for the non-lucrative and the full residency, you have to show certain things like you can't be a criminal, that's pretty obvious. So you have to have a full police report. You have to show that you have funds to actually support yourself, and you have to also have private healthcare and certain other things. All these documents have to be apostolized and translated and presented, and then you apply. So you first apply as a non-lucrative. You first apply for 1 year residency, then you apply for 2 years after that, then another 2 years, and then after that you can apply for your 5th year full residency. So it's all very possible to do. And on top of that, you can do it yourself, or we can introduce you to firms that specialize in packaging your paperwork and presenting it in the best possible light, so to make it as easy as possible and more successful for you. So we can take all that stress away for you.
Beautiful. And I think to finish, the most important question is why the Costa del Sol?
Yeah.
Accessibility to other countries, etc.
Exactly. I think it's really important to know that obviously when you're living in the States, it's always hours and hours to get anywhere. Whereas The Costa del Sol enjoys the Malaga airport, the third busiest airport in Spain after Barcelona and Madrid. So we have plenty of flights all year round at good prices, and we have transatlantic flights. So, okay, so we have direct flights to New York and so on. So, you know, if your friends and family are coming to visit from the States, it's easy for them to find flights. But also from Malaga, with a high-speed train network, you can be in Madrid in 2 hours.
Yeah, fantastic.
From the coast, you can be in Sierra Nevada skiing in less than 2 hours. You have the beautiful city of Granada there, which is with the beautiful Alhambra. You have Seville, 2 hours away, which is a beautiful, romantic, historic city. You can be in Portugal in 4 hours. So in the heat of the summer here, you can go onto the Atlantic coast and enjoy beautiful weather there. You can be surfing in Tarifa in under an hour. And yeah, you can be anywhere. You know, you're not stuck in one, for example, like an island. You can be anywhere culturally, you know, for sporting activities or whatever, in just a matter of a few hours. So it's really a hub for being able to enjoy Morocco, for example, North Africa.
Yeah.
You can be in the rest of Europe because we have direct flights and cheap flights all year round. So.
Fantastic. If you'd like to know the extended version of this video, we have that also linked on our YouTube. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.